Good afternoon. My name is Patty Meitzitschlager, and I am Doug Carlberg's wife. I was a successful businesswoman, and when Doug and I married, we had no children and probably would not have any. So we both agreed for me to keep my maiden name. One requirement, though, was that Doug must be able to spell my last name before I married him.
And that was not easy with 15 letters, I can tell you.
But yes, you did, didn't you? Enough about me. We are here for you to learn about who Douglas Carlberg is, and hopefully we'll be able to enlighten you on just that matter. Doug was born into a military family. His father was in the Army Air Corps and served during World War II. His service took Doug's family to many wonderful places, one being Japan. Even those who know Doug probably are not aware that he spoke fluent Japanese as a small child. That skill is pretty much gone, except for being able to say the one word, "kampai," when he drinks his single malt scotch. Now let's talk about Doug's volunteer work, which can best be summarized when he received the Association for Manufacturing Excellence Lifetime Award. This was presented at their international conference in Canada, and here's a video of just that presentation.
Each year we look at candidates for the McCulloch Lifetime Achievement Award. This year, it's my privilege to present that award to Doug Carlberg. It's well deserved by Doug. Doug's been a member of AME for over 20 years. He was recruited to the Southwest board that I served on at that time soon after. In 1998, Doug was elected to the Southwest Region President's office and served an unprecedented 14 years. Doug is a founder, the CEO and president of M2 Global Technologies. Doug founded that company in 1999 by taking a couple of units of Harris Corporation that were being divested and putting them together in a private corporation. One of the unique things that Doug chose to do when he put this company together was bring together a team of advisors, people that he had known throughout his business career, to help him in strategic planning and putting together the guidance for M2 Global. That committee started meeting in 2000 and continues to meet today. One of the key things that has made Doug successful with M2 is being able to be in a position to transform an organization. When M2 was started, it was primarily a business that served the telecommunications industry. But as business conditions changed, and the products that were being produced by M2 started to decrease in nature, and it's not that business was going away, he wasn't losing it to competition, technology was changing the business. Doug had the foresight to change the business as well and begin a new aerospace unit to serve the business of new aircraft in the manufacturing environment, particularly around Texas. He was able to achieve a partnership with Lockheed Martin in Fort Worth, Texas, to produce parts for the F-35 program. In addition to this, Doug served for 27 years in the U.S. Army, both on active duty and the reserves, and has been a proponent of hiring veterans. Many of the employees of M2 today have served in the military. And Doug continues, along with many others here in AME, to be a proponent of hiring veterans as they come out of the service. In addition to this, Doug is on the board of the Shingo Prize, the M2, or the Shingo Board of Governors. He's a judge for the Shingo Prize, and he serves on the AME Plant Awards Council and is a judge for the AME Plant Awards as well. So as you can see, Doug has been involved in many things through AME, through business, through serving his community. So please join me in congratulating Mr. Doug Carlberg, the winner of the 2013 McCulloch AME Lifetime Achievement Award.
Early on in my career, I was hired by General Electric Company as a design engineer, a mechanical design engineer. And I thought I came up with the best design, and I got it out in the factory. And lo and behold, my boss came up to me and said, "Doug, it's not quite working the way you designed it. You need to go down in the factory and fix your problem." And once I got down in the factory, I realized I really had a passion for manufacturing. And I realized I really didn't want to go back to engineering, and I had to learn about manufacturing. Being a mechanical and aeronautical engineer, that factory stuff was a little strange. So I started looking around for organizations like SME, APEX, until I found AME. I started going to workshops, tours, conferences. It opened up my mind to a lot of lean tools. And I started putting them in my toolbox, which really led me in my management thrust going up the organization at GE and other organizations on how to drive an organization to a lean enterprise. And the other thing I found about AME, it's a great organization for networking and developing friends like John Puckett. They've been invaluable in my ability to manage the companies I've worked with and managed and owned into best-in-class organizations. I encourage you this week to share, learn, and take back to your organizations what you've done to help grow your organization and yourself, so your tour business can grow and be a better competitive player in the world market. This is why I have become a volunteer, and I encourage you guys to do the same. I'll leave you with the little saying that I learned from Will Rogers. Even if you're on the right track, you can get run over if you don't keep moving. Lean is a lifetime journey. Here again, thank you very much.
As you can see, my career journey in my 20 years of a board member of SAMA will provide me numerous tools that I can bring to the chairmanship. This will allow me to take SAMA to the next level of a professional trade association.